Good afternoon and welcome to today's episode of NWCR's Removing a Liberal Blindfold for this the 10th day of June in the year of our Lord 2021. Joe Biden is the most anti-American president we have ever had, and today's update shows just that. From Newsmax comes this one. Biden revokes TikTok, WeChat bans and orders security review. Faux President Hiden Biden has decided that anything Trump did, no matter if it was good for America or not, he is going to revoke it. Joe Biden is revoking Trump-era bans on the Chinese-owned apps TikTok and WeChat on Wednesday, and instead will review software applications from foreign adversaries that could pose a risk to Americans' sensitive data, senior administration officials said. Biden, in an executive order, is directing Secretary of Commerce Gina Raimondo to evaluate the apps and block those that pose a security risk. The order replaces former President Donald Trump's actions aimed specifically at Chinese companies, including TikTok owner ByteDance Ltd. And WeChat owner TENCENT Holdings Ltd. That tried to ban the use of those apps in the U.S. Trump measures have been challenged by the tech companies in U.S. courts. The new order aims to clarify the criteria that the U.S. views as harming Americans' sensitive data, the officials said. The data includes personally identifiable information and generic information that would go to people directly linked to foreign adversaries, including China, according to a White House fact sheet. A separate national security review into the sale of TikTok to an American company is ongoing and not connected to Wednesday's action, a senior administration official said. The announcement comes as Biden on Wednesday morning left Washington for a week-long trip to Europe, where China is expected to be a major focus of discussion among the group of 7 nations. The Biden administration's move reflects the ongoing concern that Americans' personal data could be exposed by popular apps tied to China, a chief U.S. economic and political rival. The White House and Congress have both taken action to address Beijing's technological advancement. On Tuesday, the Senate passed a bill that aims to boost U.S. semiconductor production and the development of artificial intelligence and other technology in the face of growing international competition. The administration earlier this year had backed off of President Donald Trump's attempt to ban the popular video app TikTok, asking a court to postpone a legal dispute as the government began a broader review of the national security threats posed by Chinese technology companies. A court filing said the Commerce Department was reviewing whether Trump's claim about TikTok's threat to national security justified the attempts to ban it from smartphone app stores and deny it vital technical services. An update to the review was due in court case later this week. Also in limbo has been a proposed U.S. takeover of TikTok. Last year, the Trump administration brokered a deal that would have had U.S. corporations Oracle and Walmart take a large stake in Chinese-owned app on national security grounds. The unusual arrangement stemmed from a Trump executive order that aimed to ban TikTok in the U.S. unless it accepted a greater degree of American control. Trump targeted TikTok over the summer of 2020 in a series of orders that cited concerns over the U.S. data that TikTok collects from its users. Courts temporarily blocked the White House's attempted ban, and the presidential election soon overshadowed the TikTok fight. TikTok has been looking to the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit to review Trump's divestment order and ask the government's national security review. And now to remove that liberal blindfold. The one thing that we can all count on since Biden fraudulently moved into the White House is this. If Trump did it, then it must be revoked. It doesn't matter to Biden if what Trump did was good for America or not. It has to be gotten rid of. The Keystone Pipeline, which made America energy independent for the first time in 50 years or more, had to be gotten rid of because Trump did it. Now we are dependent on our enemies again, and gas prices are soaring. At least 10 things that Trump did has been revoked, and now he is revoking another one. But still, no one is fighting back. Why? I'm not sure. From Isaiah 10, verses 1 and 2. Woe to those who decree iniquitous decrees, and the writers who keep writing oppression, to turn aside the needy from justice, and to rob the poor of my people of their right, that widows may be their spoil, and they may make fatherless their prey. I found that verse and it screamed out, that is what the liberals are all about. And it is so true. Biden has gotten rid of anything that Trump did, and it doesn't matter if the thing he was getting rid of helped people or not. Trump did it, it must be gotten rid of. That is Joseph Biden to a T. He has a hatred for Trump that, like the Democrats, is as anti-American as it can be. For if Trump did it for America, then Biden is going to get rid of it, and not for America, but for the socialistic paradox that he and the liberals want. To heck with our Constitution, our people, or our laws. If Trump did it, then we have to get rid of it. That is what we as Americans have to deal with now. And because of Biden and the Democrats, anything that is done in this nation now that is illegal but against the people, then it is allowed, and we have to put up with it. Illegal invaders of our nation, heck, let them come in. Americans do not matter as much as the invaders do. Black Lives Matter riots and destroys people's property. Heck, let them do that too. BLM matters, and if they riot, let's just call it a mostly peaceful protest. That should work. A Democrat-inspired break-in at the Capitol on January 6th. Sure, that is good, and we will blame it on Trump supporters. They are rubes anyway. Trump put a ban on TikTok, which is as good for American business. Get rid of the ban. As we said before, Americans don't matter as much as our enemies. Let it happen. Biden has gotten rid of things that Trump did. Why? Because Trump was working for the American people and not for our enemies. That is racist, according to the leftists, so it must be stopped. So until the American people get tired of being pansies that the left has made us and put us last on the list of things to do, and until we give a rightful winner of the 2020 election the win, then we will be second or even third-class citizens. Our rights don't matter. Only the rights of a future voting bloc for the Democrats do. Don't you agree? So when are we going to start fighting back? Thank you again for listening to us here at NWCR, where we strive hard to find the truth hidden by the lamestream, lying liberal media, and I will always say we will not be ruled. We are heard through Conservative Nation Media, or CNM, from behind the silver microphone of freedom, with the voice of reason in this increasingly unreasonable world where America always wins. Please subscribe to my Rumble account under the name of NWCR's Removing the Liberal Blindfold, and also my BitChute account with the same name, and my Brightian account now, which is the new conservative replacement of YouTube with the name Removing the Liberal Blindfold. Subscribe because I am being shadow banned on Facebook and YouTube. See you on tomorrow on my show NWCR Radio on Blog Talk Radio at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. On Saturday will be Vincent Brown with Black by Color Only at 5 p.m. Eastern, and on Sunday will be American by Design with our own Uncle Bing Fisher at 7 p.m. Eastern. And have a great weekend. God bless you all.